I found a meth journal.
Starting us off strong.
Let's get right into it. I was going through a box and found a meth journal. I was going to read some of it. I mean, it's so wild. I go from being like super hard on myself to being like, it is wild. I vacillate from being, it's actually sad. What's really sad is that this was before I even ended up addicted to drugs and in rehab. So I'm talking about things as if I've got them figured out.
Oh.
It's like, I've got, yeah, no, that's what, like, to properly understand how fucked up it is to read this. This is before I even got addicted to heroin. And
that's like heartbreaking.
I'm like, I've got this, guys. We'll just read little excerpts. Some of them are kind of sad.
Do you have dates on these?
No, of course not. Why would I have started?
No, because we're terrible at dating things.
But I think I can gather it was probably like May of 98. I graduated in 97, and it was probably like that May. Maybe not even May, actually. It was either the end of 97 or the beginning of 98.
Okay.
Just from like the men that I'm talking about. And so, yeah, I'm 19 too. It's so young. And I thought I was so old. I'll just open. I'm spun. My brain races, but yet I feel like it's been good for me. I don't really revel in the thought of coming to these conclusions in this state of mind. I'm not quite sure I trust my judgment, but yet it had to come from somewhere. It's time I ask myself the simple question I've been so gracefully dodging for the past 6 years. What do I want? No more guilt, no more kidding myself. It's so hard for me to be selfish, but I feel like it's time. Everyone's voices always run through my head. This is what's best for you, and I listen. How many things have I done for other people for reasons having nothing to do with what I truly wanted? I went to a college I knew I would hate, in a state I've always despised. Why? To save my parents, for Christ's sake, they're adults, but I don't regret the choices I made because I think in making them, I learned something I might not have realized. And then I go on and on about this guy I'm dating and how torn I am for 4 pages. I mean, so much of this is like, looking at it now, just the pressure of being like the oldest child.
Yeah.
I think a lot of oldest daughters can relate to like having so many other voices in your head and feeling like this insane pressure to perform. And
yeah.
My own worst enemy is myself. It's like I can't fucking ever forgive myself for mistakes I make. Not that I expect to be perfect, but like one strike against me and I might as well throw in the towel. But it all makes a little bit of sense now. The past 2 years have been about closure. This is where it gets sad because it only got worse.